yeah, that's my cue. Sunday afternoon is complete. I'm in the seat. My name is Nortey by nature. Christmas is revving up, right? We're revving up. We want to be planned, deliberate. We are not doing Christmas accidentally on purpose. Yeah, but instead of my usual praise, I'll pray that Ilumba. How's Kojo Fosu? Laid to rest yesterday. And I mean rest. Take this one called Bubra, right? I'll be back.
Joy 99.7 FM. Joy 99.7 FM.
Later, he was DL. How's Kojo Fusu? R.I.P. Okay, let's get to the business of the day.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Okay, so Christmas is coming, right? We've done a whole year by His grace. All sorts of multidisciplinary topics. But this is where I bring my guests together and we give you tips, do's and don'ts for Brunya.
Joy 99.7 FM.
So how do you take care of your oral hygiene during Christmas? Should it be any different? Is there any reason why you should be impacted or your oral health and hygiene would be impacted by all those tasty treats, tasty temptations? What you put in your mouth, whether you clean your mouth, whether you're looking after your dentures, braces, I don't know, but I've got Dr. Novishi Akutu from Platinum Dentistry and Advanced Orthodontistry. Oh God, I hate pronouncing these things. They always tell me to leave it at just Platinum Dentistry. Yeah, but it is a mouthful. And what's your mouthful this Christmas? She'll be sharing the tips. And then my brother, Dr. Wing Commander Dr. Benjamin, the other half of the twin. Tobo, physician specialist. Fellow in training, cardiology. And all the medical aviation, medical examiner, and all that. Docs, you're welcome to the studio.
Hi, thank you.
Charlie, this platinum, how are we going to shorten it? I should just say platinum dentistry.
Yeah, just platinum dental.
And advanced orthodontics. Where did it get to? But it's great to have you and Benjamin. I haven't done this pairing before, right?
No.
Normally, I do what I used to. I started years ago with Professor Alex Dodu. We used to do festive pharmaceuticals. All the trouble you could get into with your medicines over Christmas. But heart and oral health. Is there a case? I like calling you Doc Novishi. Is there a case to be concerned? Is there anything that's going to change with regard to how I observe and maintain my oral hygiene during Christmas?
Oh, yes, there's actually so much. And there's really unequivocal evidence to show that during festive periods, and in particular Christmas, oral hygiene significantly reduces. There's an increased risk of trauma. The way that we eat all goes haywire. And also, we are more aware
for yourself,
that even after the Christmas season, it takes probably about 5 to 8 weeks for people's oral hygiene and their routines to settle. And it's in the word routine. Everybody's routine appears to go skelter. And that is the principal cause of what causes this marked deviation and decrease in oral hygiene.
Okay, so it goes crazy, haywire.
Yes.
Okay, I had hoped you were speaking for yourself, but you are, should I say, qualified to know what you're talking about. So you're saying during these periods there's disruption in routine, the big R there, routine, right? So you are assuming that the average Ghanaian listening to us has a routine already.
Yes.
Okay. And if they have one, it's likely to be impacted by what's going on around them this time of year.
Yes, I mean, very simply, if you look at school children, usually they're going to wake up at a certain time. They're going to brush their teeth, have breakfast, be out of the door at a certain time. All of a sudden, school is out, and they can be still in pajamas, etc., up to 9 o'clock, 10 a.m.
Okay.
The brushing, the bathing, everything has gone astray.
Okay.
And then on top of that, because of the festive season, all of the sodas, all of the biscuits, all of the cakes, all of the goodies are just flowing in the house.
Free.
And available to them. Okay. So the combination of lack of routine, the combination of increased sugary foods, as well as less structure, means that this is a real combination for a significant demise of oral hygiene in particular, but also diet. And really, we have a recipe where decay and destruction within the oral cavity can run rampant.
Okay, you heard that. It wasn't me. It was the qualified consultant orthodontist, lead clinician at Platinum. Let me leave that Platinum. She has a Christmas tree right behind her, but she's saying, Charlie, Christmas may be a curse for oral hygiene unless you're observing certain things. We're doing do's and don'ts for you this Christmas. We want you to have and maintain a healthy heart and mouth for a December to remember. If you have any confessions, testimonies, injunctions to place on my guests, you may do so by WhatsApp 055 11 11 997. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Right. Dr. Bo, the case according to the cardiologist, is there any case that, well, whether I am identified or not with a respiratory or heart condition, my situation may be compromised at this time of year?
Oh, yeah.
And I love your cap.
Thank you.
Right. It doesn't affect your heart.
Yeah. Christmas is a time where, like Doc said, people drop their guards
Okay.
a lot because they're in a festive season, and to them it's like, oh, it's just a short period. Let me indulge for a while.
Okay.
After that, I go back to my usual routine of trying to stay healthy.
That word indulge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it allows for people to consume a lot of unhealthy foods.
Okay.
Heavy alcohol consumption also predominates. And there is, well, it depends on the level of activity of the person, but most, because it's a holiday period, there's much less activity in terms of physical activities that will encourage heart health.
Okay.
And because people also travel, some to celebrate the Christmas elsewhere, apart from their home turfs, those on medications may forget to take enough, medications along with them.
Right.
And the end result is that they've celebrated, they've run out of drugs, and then now trouble starts staring at them.
So not only are they missing medication, they are also mixing medication with all sorts of stuff. They are not exercising, right? And maybe they're probably not vigilant with regard to their numbers. We've done a program, Know Your Numbers.
Exactly.
So they're not checking these numbers and they say, well, it's just a day or two, I'll get back on track and I feel fine. Plus, I'm happy. Okay, so this is the case according to the cardiologist and the orthodontist. It's a problem. And they have come to give us a range of do's and don'ts, tips, and also the case really that they are putting forward. Why is this changing? We've mentioned sweets, we've mentioned alcohol, we've mentioned sugar, we've mentioned busted routines. Please, WhatsApp me if you're guilty as charged, right? I know these days Ghana is fond of injunctions and court processes and all that, but these guys came with a case, right? And the case may very well affect your heart or your oral hygiene or both, okay? Normally I have a pharmacist alongside, which makes it a trisonomy of trouble, right? But this is serious stuff. WhatsApp is 055 11 11 997. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Hey, what's happening in that gated premise you call your mouth over this period? What's happening in that? Well, it's also a gated premise, eh? What's the covering of the heart? Is it pericardium?
Pericardium.
Okay, yeah. Gated premise you call your heart. It has chambers, and hall. Chamber and hall. But you could be doing things that may injure these spaces we are talking about. Share with us. Be honest, okay? I'm sure Father Christmas cry if we check his oral hygiene. Okay, so let's come back to the mouth. I like calling it a gated premise. So this is a busy period.
Yeah, very, very busy. The business is also with all of the corporates and insurances running out at the end of the year. So there's a use it or lose it, phenomenon that happens in dentistry, where towards the end of November and December, everybody's trying to get in. Okay. But really...
Which means that they have some cover, right, for their dental care.
Yes.
And they've been,
they've had the whole year, they've been walking around doing nothing. And